Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first stream of today. We've got two interesting games. The first one is going to be Help versus Deviants, and then later on, we are going to be seeing Team Pointers go up against Matrix. Anyways, let's get into this game. The first round we are going to be witnessing is on Red Alert matchmaking. We're going to be introducing the players. So on the red side, we have Help, we have Miss Chaos, Vesta, Device, Pikachu, and 47. On the opposite side, we have Deviants, which consists of Jonas, Excel, Problema, Lenimel, and Snipe. So already it's looking like the upper hand is going to be going to Help. They do have the better base, and they have the overdrive. It looks like 47 is going to be using it straight away to take the next OD, and it was a really good call from him. He's able to take control of mid along with his team, but they got to watch out because they can lose it quite easily here. But it looks like Pikachu's diversing into their base, might be able to pull the flag here, but Problema is there to take him out along with Jonas, and Jonas taking out both Pikachu and Vesta. So it looked like Deviants are able to clear their base now, and we're both level-headed. ODs should be popping in from both Crusaders soon. Although I'm intrigued to see what will happen. Obviously, Deviants is one of the better teams within this major rankings, and these players are fighting for the prison paint, along with lots of RMR points and other prizes. But back to the game, Problema managing to pull the flag here is no read pair. Vesta taking him out. Snipe isn't able to take out Vesta, whilst his Vesta only being 1 HP. But already a solid pull, but wasn't a capture. Although Deviants consisting of quite a few players from different teams. We've got Frenzy, we've got Team Pointer team in here. So it's quite interesting to see this team being merged into one, and I definitely think they're one of the stronger teams within this rankings. We got Team Pointers, we got Papago, we got obviously Matrix, and also Deviants. And I might be missing another team. I believe it's Cyrus, which is the other really good team, which consists of some decent players. But anyways, 2 minutes already gone into this game, and looks like XL has his overdrive now. He has no repay, will get taken out here. Although Help are doing a decent job. I mean, Red Alert is a big map, so it's not exactly we're going to be seeing Deviants pulling multiple flags one by one, kind of like it could be in Sandbox. Although Deviants are doing really good consisting with those pulls, or they're not really able to get out of their base. It looks like Help are really latched onto their flag. They're not really taking control of mid, although Deviants aren't allowing that, so that's a good point on why. Anyway, Snipe, Jonas, and Problem are all pushing up here. All of them with overdrives. Miss Chaos will be using, taking out Snipe, and looking fairly decent so far. Problema though, able to pull the flag. He will still have his overdrive. Excel gonna be utilizing his Paladin OD, and Problema, this is a guaranteed pull. He doesn't need to use that OD quite yet. He gets a really nice shot onto Miss Chaos, and this might be the first capture. Jonas going back into death. He's got barely any supplies, but he does have an OD, and that is the first capture for Deviants, with an OD box dropping Miss Chaos and also Pikachu going for that overdrive, looking like Help will be able to take this OD box, although will Deviants be able to stay in the lead here and make it more flags, or will it just stay 1-0 at this point in time? Nice OD from Problema. Maybe not the best strategy from Vesta going straight into that Crusader OD. Although mistakes happen, heat of the moment kind of things, these things do happen, but they got to watch out. Look at Jonas, Deviants, far right in the corner there, with his Viking OD. Device hasn't quite hit him just yet. He's missed yet another shot onto him. Jonas is going to really use that overdrive here. Snipe is going to pop his OD as well on Eris, and this is going to be a pull. But Pichu using his Viking OD, Jonas has to go the opposite way now. And this is going to be the second capture. Nice OD. OD from 47, excuse me, and Problem is counterpulling this off of Jonas, and this will be the second capture, possibly, if Excel can get past that dead tank. Hello, Mr. Avoid?
Hello, Jack. I'll be with you just momentarily. Give me time.
Yes, it's all bless. But yeah, anyway, second capture is made there from Problema. Bit of a sketchy one, but yeah, interesting match so far.
Mhm.
You still have under 5 minutes left on the clock, though. There is another OD drop in here. Snipe or Jonas will be able to take this. Jonas actually isn't able to take it. It looks like he glitched through it, so Snipe's going to have to go back for it. He does have a repair, luckily, and he does take that OD. Device going into their base right now, pulling that flag. He is quite low. Vesta, is he able to pick it up? But no, Lenimar manages to just get that return right beforehand. And we do see that help are a bit scattered around the map right now. Looking like the red side, red side space for the left isn't the most stable at this point in time. Problema and Lenham are really dominating it, and this is going to be allowing Excel to pull through middle quite easily and making it the third capture. So will this map go into 4 rounds and above? I'm not too sure at this state of time, because I mean, Deviants are one of the stronger teams. It's unlucky for them to go up against them, help go up against Deviants. But I mean, the game's the game, and unfortunately, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Um,
How are
it
you?
looks like it's a good start for Deviants. If I'm,
Deviants. Yeah.
yeah.
Is it?
So,
Yeah.
I mean, what pretty much has happened, bro? Can you update me? What's been happening?
I mean, it was looking quite good in the first 2 minutes. I mean, it looked pretty well just then as well. I mean, that's the first pull that help were able to get out of Deviance's base. Although, yeah, like I was saying, the first 2 minutes it was 0-0, I believe, or 1-0. But help just don't really have control of their left side, and I feel like maybe Miss Chaos can go a bit more mid, get control. But I mean, it's hard for them right now, you know. They're going up against a really strong clan, which honestly at this point in time they're playing all over the map. So they're really unpredictable. So I don't know. If I was in help, I'd feel the same, and I can understand why these flag captures were happening.
Well, Hope, that really sounds very interesting there. I'll be honest, but we have to just see next round and help players manage to make a comeback the next game and maybe clutching a win for themselves. You know?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Even if they don't win this match, obviously I'll be brutally honest. I don't think they're one of the contenders for the Prism Paint this major rankings, because there's so many good teams. Like before you joined, I was just saying the names of a couple like Team Pointers. I forgot Red Notice. There's Team Pointers, Red Notice, Papega, Deviants, even um, Cyrus and other teams. But obviously Cyrus lost to Deviants 2-0. So that really puts into play how well Deviants are as a team, because if they're losing up against Cyrus, which Cyrus has some decent players in, and I would say Cyrus is 2 times better than the Help clan, in my opinion.
Wow, that's an interesting breakdown there. I didn't know that, but I guess, man, you literally have a good understanding of these teams and the individual players that manage to dominate tournament, really, in general. So, I mean, props to you. Props to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just after watching it so much, kind of grasp an eye for it or whatnot. But I mean, look at this. Miss Chaos using an Aerosol D. Pikachu is there, although Excel takes him out just before that overdrive can help him out. Although there was only 15 seconds left on the clock here. And this is the first map. 6-0, not a great start for help, although let's see what will occur in the second round, although Help won't be having the better side, unfortunately, so I really can't see this going into their favour, to be honest.
Wow. So, wait, you're saying that help literally will be on the weaker side, but how did they lose on the stronger side?
It's a good question.
Very good question. But in my opinion, I would argue maybe potentially that the side that Deviants just played on, they have the overdrive bots where they have a slight advantage where it's more closer to their base on the bridge.
That is
Um,
true. I mean, that's definitely one of the only things that the blue side is good for. But apart from that, you're really closed in. Your spawns are very diverse. I mean, you could say the same for the red side, but the red side, I feel like they've just got more leeway into mid. They got a bit more open area. Their left side, they can really camp it out. They got the higher base as well. So um, that's why I would say the red side is the more dominantary. Dominantary, is that even a word? Dominant
yeah,
side.
yeah. I mean,
Making up words
that's
for it.
actually, to be honest, you actually managed to change my mind a bit because at least because they have the higher ground, they could probably give more shots to the low ground, and it's more harder to give shots when players on the lower ground to shoot upwards. So in a way, I do see what you're saying, why they have much more of a slight advantage than the guys on the blue team.
Exactly. I mean, hey, we've seen teams come back even on the blue side before, so it's definitely possible. But you really just got to have that communication. You got to play your positions, um, and it's really up to the team at the end of the day, and also how the other team plays. I mean, they could be making the stupidest mistakes, and that can really cost them, right? So we just have to see how it goes, really. Um, Although I'm gonna stick to my guns and I'm gonna say a Deviants will be winning this round again. To be honest, in general.
Wow, that's extremely confident there. That's very extreme confidence.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Well, let's hope that defense can back up their game in it. So all players are just self, all players spawning now. So let's see what will happen.
exactly.
Miss Zeos with the overdrive bots just taken. Looks like Problema will be taken out here because he's on his. Oh wow, amazing double there. Jonas pull in from the left side.
Yeah, Miss Chaos does have her overdrive, although they are going to be doing a good job of maintaining their base within to their grounds here. Although it's a bit of a rocky start there already. Deviants putting up the fight, so uh, once again, I am kind of in a bit of a shamble to see what will be happening here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see already Deviants. They have very good positioning,
Yeah.
and Problema is actually sneaking at the back of the house, giving shots. Etzel pulls. Can Miss Zeos take him out? No chance. No.
Nah, no one's pushing up onto that left side, so this is evidently gonna be the first capture for the Deviants team. Excel, ooh,
Ooh,
gets sniped
device
out there by
taken out.
Device, yeah. We got an XBBP player on our team, eh?
Um, well, and not much players are pushing to go and return the flag. It looks like they're surrounded. That device can't do much. 47 can't do much, and it's a capture from Deviants. Well done. Wow.
So Cell gonna be taking out overdrive box. Device gonna be using a nice OD. Gonna be denying a flag pull here. It looks like 47 will be pulling the flag there, but Jonas knocking him out.
Oh, they don't see
Vegas.
Lenimo?
Oh yeah,
Lenimo was
Lenmo's pulling as
by
well.
himself.
Nice
Oh, and
OD
he
gonna
used
be.
beautiful overdrive there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Deviants is
that's.
really dominating this. Hey, it seems like your statistics might be right here because now it's
I
just a
mean,
2-0.
I wasn't smart in school, but at least I'm alright at tanky knowledge.
Wow. I guess
Nah, no, it
Etzel
looks like.
there.
Yeah, got to watch out for 47 with his overdrive though, but he isn't going to be using it, and that's going to be probably another capture. But Lenimos, one
Nah.
shot and device is in the right place at the right time and gets the return.
Yeah. Seems like they just got surrounded at the wrong time and then no one's there to help to take the fly again. So it's just a return.
Yeah, exactly. That's unfortunate, but happens.
Yeah. Problema. Can he sneak underneath the bridge and pull back to base and give a successful capture? Vestas giving shots, Miseos. And it looks like it's going to be a return. Well, I mean, what do you think that help players are doing wrong? What do you think help is doing wrong?
You know what? I think there's too much in the this. You can't really say they're necessarily doing anything wrong. I mean, they're up against a really strong team from the get go. They had uh, the right positioning. Deviants were able to get control of middle at this point of time. Um, I feel like Hulk just have to regain control of their overdrives. They've got to regain control of middle and base and whatnot before even trying to go for a pull. And maybe try and organize a push together. I mean, they have an RSOD. If their Viking and Paladin can go left side together rather than defending all the time, then they will
Yeah.
would be able to pull. But I mean, I say that, and Device goes sneakily and pulling this flag. Although Snipes there, we're going to be seeing
Oh,
Pikachu activate that overdrive, but
no,
Pikachu's
but
not focusing
Pikachu
on the
doesn't focus
flag.
Excel.
He's
Why
going to
would
be
he
going
go
for the
for
read
return?
instead. I mean, it's risky, but he could have
Oh
counter pulled that.
no. And he gets taken out though.
Yeah.
Jonas, can Jonas capture this? Oh, beautiful overdrive OD from Device. Absolutely beautiful there. Wow.
And Pikachu going to be picking up this overdrive once again, but still they are pulling that flag. I feel like they could have possibly counter pulled and held up a what, not a tiebreaker, a standoff, but nah, it's going to be a capture as Chaos uses her overdrive. We also saw that Paladin activate his, so I think it's end of day for help on this map at
Wow.
least.
I mean, it's disappointing to see this happening, but you know, I guess some teams are just too strong to go up against, and they have more experience. Well, that's what it looks like. Deviants have more experience dominating this map and good map knowledge. So props to them because
Yeah.
Etzel right now is pulling from the left side from their base, and it looks like he has support there from Lenamo. So let's see what will happen from here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's time for possibly a return here, but there's definitely no coming back from this. I mean, there's under 4 minutes here. It's 5-0. Uh, I think it's time to call a day for help and just go into the next map with a strong mind. I mean, for for Deviants, they just gotta either tie or win, and then it's a game over for help. Although we're saying that it's not the end of the day, there's still multiple other games for help and also for Deviants. Um, Although, yeah, it's been an interesting 2 rounds so far.
Very interesting. Very indeed. Wow. They're still literally pulling problem out, pulling through mid. No one's there to take him out. Literally, he's going by himself. No one's giving shots. They're all on respawn. Wow. Wow. I don't know
Yeah,
what Deviants are doing, but they're absolutely playing beautiful. It's good synchronicity going on with the team.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you said that perfectly. I think you can even tell by the kill feed. It's mainly red, and the odd time some help players taken out. Although they're not winning their 1v1s at the end of the day, and it's really costing them because they got to have control of the map to be able to pull. Because if you're locked in on the blue side, then you're really not going to be getting out, and it's going to be a bit of a struggle, like we've seen here.
Yeah,
This round's gone perfectly for Deviants, a lot better than the previous round, and yeah.
I totally agree with that. Because Lenamore just literally just captured that right there and there. After Etzel was taken out, Lenamore managed to successfully capture there. Oh, well, this just proves that Deviants managed to control both sides of the map. Just, I don't know. Wow. Wow. Not much probably could happen here in 1 minute for help players, unfortunately. Because there's no way they're going to capture 7 flags just like that off the bat. No way. Yeah, 47 sneaking behind the back of the house device. I see. He gets taken out. Wow. Deviant's really going for that last push here. They're really dominating this map here. This looks like it could be the last successful capture for Deviants here. Let's see. No one's focusing at Cell. Excel looks like he's gonna have to capture this alone by himself. Vestas here, giving shots. Can he take him out? No chance. Looks like it's another successful capture for Deviants. Absolutely beautiful. Problem are going through mid again. Gets taken out by Device.
Yeah, this is
Excel.
interesting. Miss Chaos and also Pikachu going to be using here. It's going to be a
Wow.
return, but at the end of the day, second map is another win for Deviants, and we're going to be going into the last round. I think it was on Sandbox or Sandal. I can double check. Oh, it was Iran. Never mind, I was way off. But yeah, so Iron's going to be interesting. It's a bit more closed in. There's a lot more obstacles in the way, so um, yeah, it's going to be an intriguing map. And like I said, Deviants have to either tie or win, and they will be going home with another victory on their
Um,
heads. So yeah.
I guess Help didn't pack the lunchbox today because it looks like they'll be walking home today, maybe with an
Long day,
unsuccessful
long day.
loss for them. But that's unfortunate. You know, it happens. Sometimes we just have to reevaluate the situation, go back on the stream, look at our strategies. Where did we went wrong? And that's what Help has to do here and really break down their strategies for Red Alert again and get back at it. As we know, Defense is a strong team. However, you know, it's just unfortunate, but it is what it is, mate. It is what it is.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, you're gonna get these games. You're gonna get put up. You're gonna be tested, and you know what? I think I said this in a stream previously. Um, that if Help just keep playing as a team, then they can easily get a lot better. You know. Um, it's just a learning curve, like you said. You just got to keep training and training, not put in too much work. But if you're able to like focus and really get the team into the morale that it has to be, and then I'm sure you can easily go up against harder
Yeah.
teams. Um, I mean, with previous teams I've been in, I know we were a lot worse than our competitors, but somehow we managed to win. And I think it's just more of being able to boost your teammates, and that boosts you. And if you're able to just focus on your play style, um, and communication, then it all works out in the end of the day.
I would agree 100%. Communication is key. It's for skill that is required because more time you find that players might not communicate very well. Some players will be on call and they'll be quiet and they're just trying to focus. But come on, you have to give communication. Communication is the main thing that is required to be playing these matches. So,
Exactly. You got to be a professional yapper like you.
well, listen, we're here commentating today, so we have to make it more entertaining for the lads here, you know?
Exactly,
But,
exactly.
you know,
You know. But no, it's gonna, like I said, OD box drop in here. It's gonna be an interesting map. Intrigued to see what will occur from this game. Um, and anyways, it looks like who took that OD? Excel will be taking that OD. Um, and yeah,
well, well,
we've seen some changes. Seen Jonas gonna be using Viking Hammer. Also, device changing from Crusader to Viking. So Pikachu's not going to be playing it. Oh no, sorry, Pikachu's going to be playing on Hunt Freeze, and 47 is going to be playing on Crusader Railgun.
mhm. Any funny combos do you see here that's usually not here?
I mean, I would say that Hammer Viking isn't really utilized as much anymore. Um, Although I can understand why Jonas is going with the Hammer Viking combination. Personally, I prefer it over Smokey. Smokey does have that kind of weird situation where sometimes your shots don't necessarily hit, and you got to focus a bit more with Smokey. Although device changing up to Hammer as well last minute, so
Well,
intrigued.
I guess to even a battlefield, but whoa, can you
Exactly.
see what's happening here? They're sneaking at the back, Jonas and Exile together. And
Excel
he
gonna
already
be
uses overdrive.
Yeah,
OD
gonna
already.
be popping out OD. They're not rushing in too quick. That OD box is dropping. Pikachu gonna be pulling the flag. XL going to be picking up that overdrive box. Problema getting the return. Jonas doesn't quite pull the
He
flag yet, but
might get
he
help
is
with the
going.
OD from Exile.
Yeah, he manages now, but Pikachu spawns right time, right place. And will they be able to get this return? I'm not too sure.
I don't think they will be able to get it. Vestas will be getting taken out 100%. Nope. Well, I take that back. It looks like Vestas still did not even manage to get a chance to take out Jonas. No chance, anyways. So that's a successful capture from Deviants.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Deviants did really well not pushing in there too quick. Luckily for Excel, used a perfectly timed OD in the beginning there, and able to take that second OD. Was in the right place at the right time to take that flag and pull it for his team. And luckily didn't get taken out as well. Although
Yeah,
there is still under 9 minutes here, Excel going to be using that OD once again on left side. It looks like Lenamore is hunting down Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Um,
Yeah,
and yeah, I mean, he wants
just
to catch them all.
man, Lennon was like, he's my prey. He's not getting away, man. And then he just smoked him out. But you know,
Lenamore is
Pikachu.
a different breed.
Yeah, Problema. They're facing off with Vestas. Uh,
There's an OD
uh,
box as well. Looks like, Excel gonna be taking that OD box. once again, I think it's taken every OD of this match so far. Um,
Etzel is alone with Snipe. If the Vice can manage to take out Etzel, I think they could be able to make a pull here. Etzel taken out. Lenamo spawns behind him. Can the Vice pull from mid? Can he get support from Vestas and Pikachu? Oh no, he literally runs into the wall, unfortunately, there. And Lenamo uses OD at the right time and manages to take out all those players that were in the middle. Wonderful.
And it looks like Lenamo is able to pull the flag here as well. This is going to be a successful pull. Lovely overdrive coming in from Snipe. Lenamo going back just to make sure that Miss Chaos does die there. And this will be the second capture on Iran. Excel also did use his Paladin overdrive on the left side, a bit of a distraction for help. And I mean, there's curveballs coming out left, right, and center from
Wow.
Deviants on to help.
But yeah, wow, they really are dominating the map because that was the second capture on there. So, wow.
Yeah,
It's,
it's not easy to go up against Deviants, that's for sure. I mean, played them a couple times in TKV, and they're a decent team. I mean, uh, I I don't know if they're gonna be winning this major. I think it's too hard to tell this early on. Although I would like to see these players win this major rankings along with another team. Um, but it's gonna be intriguing. I mean, there's still loads of games to happen, um, and this is only one of many.
yeah, well, we gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see, innit?
Exactly.
Problem are going for a third capture here. Manages to use OD against Pikachu. Lenamo there supporting Snipe.
Look at the Vice on the right side, gonna be using that OD, able to take out two players. No, only one. Oh, he does
Oh,
take
he
them
takes
both
out
out.
both.
Nearly a bit risky. He is gonna be pulling middle. He's only 1 HP. Problema in the right place, right time. Vesta gonna be using an overdrive. Miss Chaos picks up that flag. Lanimal spawns middle and able to take out two
Wow.
players and gets that return. And wow, that is crazy comeback there from Deviants, able
Deviant.
to return that flag quite easily for themselves.
And Problem are managed to pull again. And it looks like it will be another third capture for Deviants. Jeez.
I mean,
What could be going wrong here for help? What is going wrong? What are
I
they
think
doing wrong?
it's just the case once again of not being able to control those overdrives to play their positions. I mean, we're seeing 47 on the right side along with Vesta. It looks like Deviants have had control of the base of help throughout the whole match really. So it's a bit tough. I mean, um, I don't think you can really say much apart from they're playing against better opponents, right?
Yeah, it does go to show the skill gap between players when you put them in a battle together on one map. It's unfortunate, but this is how they should get stronger. You gotta lose to get better. It's the only way.
Yeah,
Lenamo
exactly.
there.
I mean, yeah, Lenamo going to be pulling, but Miss Chaos in the right place. 47 going to be pulling as well. Does have his overdrive pulling behind their base.
Oh, he's going for
This could be
sneaky.
interesting. He's going to be
Oh,
using
he
all
misses.
the
I think
flippity
that really just cost him
dog.
there.
Yeah, Jonas gonna be using a Viking. Oh no, this is gonna be a
Wow.
capture. Somehow, 47 had like completely skedaddled that, but came back.
Yeah. Well done there, 47. Managed to sneak behind the back of their base.
I don't think you can say well done to that. I can't lie. I think that was just luck, bro.
Well, luck or whatever, but they still managed to capture the flag. Give
That's
him
true.
props
That's
for
true.
that. Give him props, it's one
True.
flag,
True.
but
True. My bad. My
you
bad. My
know,
bad. Apologies,
Yeah.
apologies, bro.
Nah, you're right. You're right. But at the same time, you got to give props to the players that sometimes, even if they didn't really do much, you know.
Nah, that's a vibe. But anyways, 2 minutes left till the game is over. From what it looks like, Lindemann once again pulling this flag, and Pikachu isn't going to be.
Pikachu's.
Does get.
Oh
Oh, he
man.
doesn't. Problema. Oh, looks good from device though, and they do get that return.
Um,
Yeah, Excel gonna be using here. Pikachu still with his Hunter OD. Doesn't want to be holding on to that for too long there. I mean, we saw Excel use.
yeah.
Um, so
So as a learn, I didn't. He gets taken out by Vestas and the buys in defense. Wow, I really, it's really unfortunate because hopefully Help can manage to get on the same skill level as Deviant, where they could manage to maybe become good enough to dominate them back in maybe future battles. We have to just wait and see because actually, it might actually take them quite a while to actually get good to that skill level because they really, really are getting dominated by Deviants here, as you can see Lenamore trying to make an attempt to pull, but he gets taken out by 47. Etzel pulling, like the Vise as well, already sneaked at the back of their base. The Vise is facing off between two players. The Vise may get taken out here. Oh, the Vise with a beautiful return there. Manages to take out flag before they could capture with overdrive. He's using, wow, but Jonas takes him out before he could manage to pull the flag back to their base. Vestas making an attempt to try and pull their flag. He's there, facing off with three players, Jonas and Etzel, but he's taken out there.
yeah, exactly. I mean, 20 seconds here. Clock is ticking, and unfortunately, that is going to be the end for Help. Although, hopefully, they have some easier contestants coming up. Ooh, 47 using nice ID, but a bit too late there, unfortunately. And yeah, anyways. With that being said, we did witness some highs and lows from both teams there. But we're gonna give props to the better team here, Deviants, which will be winning 3-0 in today's game. Though our next game is going to be very interesting, which I believe you're going to avoid, which is going to be Matrix versus Team Pointers. Both of these teams are by far the best teams within this rankings, and one of them today will not be getting passed into the round four where they can be playing for the prison pain. So that's going to be an unfortunate game for one of these teams, but it's going to be. I feel like we're going to witness some greatness here. So I'm looking forward to that. With that being said, you got any last words?
Wow. Well, we just got to wait and see between the match versus Matrix and Team Pointers. I'm very intrigued to see what will happen with this upcoming match. Beautiful commentator in there from you, Hope. Absolutely wonderful.
Too, bro. You
Um,
too.
been a pleasure.
But anyways, with that being said, guys, we'll sign off here. Go check out the next stream, and we'll see you in a bit. Peace.